Well, I've got a couple of suggestions for them. Let's begin. Now, of course, I could be wrong, but I would have thought that if you were generally fleeing somewhere like a war-torn country, for example, then you'd more than likely be happy to go anywhere, just as long as it was away from wherever it was, and therefore surely would be grateful for any support that a country shows you. Although, it does seem recently that, certainly over the last year or two, that we're getting quite a lot of people who are claiming to be fleeing from their homes over whatever safety fears, whilst at the same time crossing the channel from the safe country of France, and chucking their smartphones in the sea. And why would anyone do that? Not forgetting, of course, leaving their family behind to fend for themselves. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're happy with the free service they're getting, if this story from the Daily Express is anything to go by, because they say that Isoas, I hope I pronounced that right, who is from Eritrea, I hope I pronounced that right as well, claims that no one knows when he and approximately 50 other asylum seekers, or actually illegal immigrants as quite a lot of other people would call them, in the hotel will finally be given proper accommodation. The group is apparently campaigning for an end to the damaging and humane use of hotels and other forms of industrial accommodation for asylum seekers across Scotland, after massive delays in processing their claims. He said, if you go to jail, you know you will be there for a year or maybe two. However many, we don't know how long we'll be here. No one can tell us anything. Well, so much for gratitude then. Well, ICS, the last thing anybody wants is for you to be unhappy, so I'm sure you're probably free to leave or maybe even return to any place you like, if you feel the free service you're getting probably isn't up to your required standard. But of course, please be aware that not everything will be funded by the taxpayer, which I'm guessing it is at the moment. A spokesman for the Home Office said no asylum seekers are detained whilst in hotel accommodation, where they are provided with 3 meals a day, all bills are paid for, and a weekly allowance is paid for those destitute. The new plan for immigration will fix the broken asylum system to make it fair but firm, enabling us to offer support for those most in need, whilst returning those without a genuine right to remain in the UK. Now, I know this idea may be, completely out there, but maybe, just maybe, if they filled in the forms and everything required to live or stay here beforehand, and, heaven forbid, actually wait to be approved, then maybe they'd be a little bit happier. Anyway, to be kept up to date, make sure you click that subscribe button down there so you don't miss my next video.